Today's Really Good Tips is brought to you by Able Axcess. Thanks guys for your support.
Hi, Dr. B here. Today's Really Good Tips is about an important topic: ACC income-related earnings and the transition to New Zealand Super. For people with spinal cord impairments who are approaching the age of 65, it's important to know that your income-related earnings payments from ACC will stop, and you will start to receive New Zealand superannuation. I recently chatted to Keith, who has a spinal cord impairment and has turned 65, about his experience and how he prepared for it. Keith was very fortunate because he had been an investment advisor before his accident, so he was very aware of the importance of preparing for one's retirement. Keith says, "It's actually really difficult living with a disability, and while ACC covers most of your injury-related costs, it doesn't cover all of them. So it's really important that you start preparing for life without ACC weekly comp." Keith said he received a letter approximately 3 months before he turned 65, and his case manager then followed up with a phone call to make sure he had received the letter and was aware of the changes. Keith says 1 week he was receiving 80% of his weekly income earnings, and then the next week he was receiving the pension. It was a significant drop. So, to be clear, your income-related earnings will stop when you turn 65. But it's also important to note that your rehabilitation expenses, such as your wheelchairs, transport, medicines, carers, seating adjustments, they will continue. There will be no change to those expenses. Once you reach 65, you are no longer entitled to a weekly compensation, even if you are still working. The only exception would be if you have your accident before the age of 64, you are entitled to the weekly comp for up to 2 years, whether you are working or not. I asked Keith what advice he would give to people who are going to be facing this situation in the near future. Keith says people should be aware and they should be prepared. Over the 37 years he's been in a wheelchair, mixing with other friends who have an SCI, he said a lot of them are not even aware of this change is going to happen, and they're not prepared. Have a KiwiSaver account, and if you're working, to start putting an amount into your KiwiSaver account, because it's important to know that ACC will not be contributing to your KiwiSaver account. Keith says it's very important to be proactive and to start saving money yourself. Any questions or you would like more information, you can either talk to your case manager or feel free to email me. Thank you.